Okay, everybody, welcome to our D&D campaign. Hopefully everything is working and you can hear us on stream. This is going to be a new session we're starting. We are playing the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, the one that just came out. We're going to play the starter set campaign, which is called Lost Mines of Phandelver. We have two of our regular cast members with us. We have Ryan, who's playing Bruenor Holderhech. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name, but it's how I'm pronouncing it.
Sure.
And then we have Andre playing Parry Hotter. He's also out of frame and currently only a set of eyeballs right now.
No relation.
What? On a set of eyeballs, really?
There you go. Now you're back in frame.
Harry Hotter. No relation.
Very odd. He does own a dog called Harry Plopper.
No, he doesn't. That's a lie. I do not have a familiar.
He's got a friend named Germini.
Yeah.
Ranger.
Bear with us. We're getting used to the 5th edition rules. I'm going to be DMing it, and I apologize because I'm probably going to throw in 3.5 edition shit whenever I'm lost in the rules. I'm sure that...
Yeah, this is just a fake campaign. It has no relation to any other game rules, basically.
This is kind of what we call a...
Trial
this is what
run.
we call a one-shot.
A clusterfuck, I think is what you're looking for.
Yeah, and I'm just going to check audio on stream real quick.
You forgot to mention I also have an Asian friend called Juan Reesley.
Oh, right. I forgot about Juan. Was he Asian? No, I thought he was like...
He is now.
Like from
He's
the
a ginger Asian.
The southern province. He was like,
we're gonna stop before we alienate our entire audience and say something completely inappropriate. We've also got a mystery masked man that's going to be joining us, partially because our other cast member was kidnapped by his family, and we might have somebody subbing in. So we're gonna try something with that. So we're gonna start right off, and we're gonna start with where's my sheet here? We're going to start with, I guess, what we would normally call the hook of the campaign, or what's getting this started. So our adventurers started off in Neverwinter, where they were contacted by a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, and he's asked them to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandelver to the south. Gundren was clearly excited, but a little bit more secretive than usual about the reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brother had found something big. And he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandelver. Who names these places?
Well, I guess I said the word.
Someone with the proper grasp of the English language.
Yeah, which is not me, clearly. After he gave them this task, he then set out ahead of them, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business, air quotes. You spent the last few days following the high road south of Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail, and you've encountered no trouble thus far, but the territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk on the trail. Now, there's 3 of you on this caravan. Maybe I'll introduce the first one just to get rid of those questions, I'll introduce the third mystery man, the masked man. So you guys don't know him. You've seen him around Neverwinters. He's clearly a friend of Gundren. He wears a mask at all times. You've never actually seen his face. And unfortunately, the mask also muffles him, so when he talks, you only get a just enough to kind of get what he's trying to tell you, the gist of stuff. He carries a...
Copyright!
He carries a war axe at his... Sorry, a war hammer at his side. and wears plate armor.
Is his
There's
name? Is his name Rom Tittle?
You don't know his name.
Rom Tittle. This joke's never gonna get old.
No. I like that one though. Tuxedo mask.
You've got also sitting on this cart. So you're traveling along on this cart. Parry Hodder. Why don't you introduce your character? Who is Parry Hodder?
Oh, Parry Hodder. Yeah, he's a wizard. He's an evil wizard. His attempts to take over the world were thwarted once upon a time by Maldivort, the child wizard, and he's out for revenge, basically, and power. He wants to take over the world. No, come on. Who
Now,
doesn't?
how does he know Gundren?
Does he know Gundren? Maybe
He
he just
does. He does.
He
Yeah.
does know Gundren. Okay. Well, where were we? Did you say where we were contracted to do this sort of thing?
Yeah, you were
or-
in Neverwinter when your
Neverwinter.
friend Gundren asked you to escort this cart.
My friend Gundren.
Gundren Rockseeker.
Do we have any other information about Gundren that I can use to
He's a
reference, or-
dwarf. He's got 2 brothers. I don't know. You tell me. How do you know him? Like,
Okay.
How did you?
Well, Gundren and I have a rapport because he has. You said he had some kind of crazy find, right? And it sounded like things of power, and he sort of.
So did you hear about his find? Like, outside?
Yeah.
He's been fairly secretive about it. He just said it's something.
Well,
big.
yeah, to some extent, but when he says something big's going on, and I'm like, he's sort of like, what's the word? He has a rapport with me for sort of the lore of some of these items, and I have my own reasons for giving him what little information I can, but
Do you think did he share any extra information with you?
probably not. But I'd probably be probing, giggity.
How did you?
I'd be probing that.
Before that,
What?
did you have any encounters with him, or?
Yeah. He's, like I said, he's had some other dealings with me before, for some fees. They weren't. I don't come cheap, and he was reasonably satisfied with the outcome. He doesn't really trust me too much, but he doesn't really have a choice with what to that extent. He sort of needs me, let's say, and my knowledge of the arcane.
Would you say he trusts you so far as the gold keeps you in line, or his payment?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, he feels he can buy me.
He can buy your loyalty. Or
Yeah,
he can
that's
trust
what
you
he feels.
He can trust you as long as the price is right.
Exactly. But I'm not always clear with what my price is, so.
Okay. Now, so you're riding in this cart. Actually, we'll go to that in a second. Before then, let's talk about Bruenor.
I might have
Heck.
to change my name.
Did you change your name? You can't change your name. It's set up on the plates.
I saw that, but I might have to.
hate you.
have gray eyes.
No, you're Bruenor.
Well, it's going to be confusing
What?
if he goes with the pre-made, because they both have the same first name.
No, they don't. It's not. We'll change it.
I'm good. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
I'm cooking something up on the fly.
we have a Sreg. I didn't even see you there, Sreg.
Okay, so
That's
tell
not
us
like
about
phonetically the
Bruenor.
sounding of the name, so I still want to change it. But
Oh, you
let's
son
go.
of a bitch. Okay, you're gonna be your full name is gonna be Bruenor Holderheck, but you will have something that your friends call you instead because you actually hate your name. Does that work?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it works because of that fly.
What? What's your name?
The people who knew me when I was young know my shameful secret, so I could never go home again. So
Oh, right.
changed
I
my name.
forgot we had that whole baloney on our sheet. I should probably reference that.
That whole bologna. Yeah, I have bologna on my sheet. Can you get me some?
Mine's
toast?
fried bologna with ketchup. It's more
Yeah.
delicious that way.
Definitely mustard for me. Let's go with. I'm just looking at these generated names. go with his name is Holderheck. What goes with Holderheck?
Holderheck Hassenpfeffer?
That's his last name is Holderheck.
Can we call you the
Hassenpfeffer
Hoff?
Holderheck.
Can we just call you the Hoff?
Hoff Holderheck?
Okay, I got it. We'll go with Rangrim.
Oh, it's got to start with an R. That's right.
You love the R names.
Well, was that it? I saw Dane. Dane was good. Yeah, let's go with Dane then.
You're like,
As soon as
he's
he
like, "Damn, they
complains,
called
I'm
me.
like,
They
I'll
called
switch
me
it.
on the R name. I gotta change it quick."
So,
No, he complained, so I'll change it.
okay, so we've got Bruenor Holderkek, but nobody in Neverwinter knows him by that name. They all know him by Dane or the Dane. Is it just
It's the first name. It's
just
Dane.
Dane? They call you Dane.
The Dane. I like the Dane. They call me the Dane.
So everybody in Neverwinter knows him
great
as
Dane.
Dane. Just Dane. They don't actually do it. You probably don't tell a lot of people your full name? Or not your first name?
probably. I don't tell him my first name.
Okay. So what else can you tell us about Dane Holderheck?
I don't know. I just randomly created him.
Well, that's no fun. How do you
I
know
didn't put any thought into this one.
Gundren? How do you know Gundren?
He's a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
And
you're a
would
dwarf too?
say, is he a hill dwarf or a mountain dwarf?
I believe you picked Hill? Or no,
but
Mountain.
what's he?
Oh, Bruenor. He's just a dwarf. You don't know one way or the other.
Gundren Rockseeker is just a dwarf?
Probably be Mountain Dwarf.
Okay.
No, he is a Mountain
So
Dwarf.
then, I met him out of town.
On a previous adventure or what?
No, when I left my home.
What's his
Or
name? What's
something.
his dwarf's name again?
Oh wait, I have a
Bruenor
family, but I have
Holderheck.
no idea where they are. One day I hope to see them again. Okay, so let's say my village got blown up. Don't know by what. I ran away. I got found by his family, and I knew him since then. There you go.
Okay.
That's how I know. him.
Did you actually run away, or did the explosion of the village explode?
I have no idea.
Fire you away?
A dragon did it. Who knows?
Okay.
Something attacked my village. I got away.
Okay, it didn't actually
So
explode.
you were a
Okay,
young dwarf at the time, and it's kind of foggy, and your memories are full of like
Yeah.
it could have been a dragon, it could have been anything. Like you're over the years, your imaginations run wild, and it's become more and more
Yeah.
blurred and crazy.
Definitely.
I'd like to think that the Bruenor Holderheck sort of has a reputation for being sort of a dangerous individual, where he's going after all these strange things, these crazy finds. So my character, like one of the only wizards, sort of willing to accompany him and help him. He's having a hard time hiring people because he's sort of out there.
I got my destiny to worry about. I got to get my destiny. They told me I was destined.
Okay, so for those of you who've noticed, we've been joined by a third cast member, David, who normally DMs our D&D and plays the psychotic psyker in our Dark Heresy campaign. Now, did you hear
Not
my
for much
description of the Masked Man?
What?
Did you hear the description I gave of the Masked Man, like the character you're playing?
The character I'm playing?
You're playing,
No.
yeah. I gave a brief introduction. Okay, so all the other players know of this guy right now is he wears a mask, covers his face, and you can't actually hear him properly. All you can hear when you talk because it's really muffled. You can't really make it out. Okay, and he's
Oh,
wearing
cool.
plate.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that works.
and
They
he
didn't seem
uses a hammer, and they can see there's a hammer, a war hammer at his side. Now,
Oh.
is he wielding something else? You tell me.
Yeah. Strapped across his back is a huge great axe.
Okay.
He has a warhammer and a great axe. Nice.
No, I was mistaken. He just has the great axe.
It looked like a warhammer,
Okay.
but he's rather small. So
Oh,
it's actually a great.
When you get closer and look at the warhammer, you realize it's supposed to be sharp.
It's a little bit worn. Now, how tall
Yeah.
like is he?
He's about 6 foot tall.
Okay. So he's most likely a humanoid of like a human or something else. He's definitely not
Right.
halfling, dwarf, or anything like that. Okay.
Pretty beefy fellow.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, dude. Perfect. Okay, so you're sitting on this cart and you're traveling down the road towards Phandelver. What did I say?
Mandolin?
Phandelver. You're
Phandelver?
heading towards Phandelver because your
Traveling
friend,
towards the Fondler.
Rockseeker, the dwarf, has asked you to drop these provisions off. He went on ahead. And you've just made the turn. You've been there for a couple days traveling. You're almost there. Now, how are you traveling on this cart? It's a fairly big cart. It's pulled by 2 oxen. And somebody has to be driving it. So who's driving it?
How fast does the cart go?
Probably average speed, not too quick.
I'd probably walk alongside it.
Yeah, you can definitely walk alongside it.
When I feel the cart isn't going quick enough, I'm going to be putting some hurt on those that are towing the cart.
So are you driving? Who's driving?
Not really. I'm just from the back.
Throwing rocks at them.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
Our portly dwarf is driving?
I guess so. That's why he's so fat.
Yeah.
I don't walk. But that's me.
Walking.
Not losing weight. That's for damn sure.
Nobody got time for walking.
How far are we going?
I don't
Are we
know.
there yet? Okay, does anybody have any questions about this so far? Got that picture painted?
How much stuff are we? You said we were transporting goods. How many goods are we transporting? Like, is this like crates and stuff? Or
Yeah, you got crates,
How
there's
big is
some
this caravan?
flour. Okay, here's what's on the
was there a
cart.
guard? Was there another guard with us or something? I heard
There
you
was a
mention
guard that
I
went
don't know.
ahead with Rockseeker.
Oh, okay. So they're just like, see ya. We'll see you there with the stuff.
Yeah, Rockseeker asked you to do this. They said give you 10 gold if you get it there each. And he told you that he has to go ahead to take care of some business. Air quotes.
Yes, air quoting business.
Right.
In the cart, you see there's like several, there's a dozen sacks of flour, some salted pork, some kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, crowbars, 5 lanterns, a small barrel of oil. The cargo you estimate to be worth about 100 gold.
How many crowbars used to be in the cart?
About a dozen.
used to be in the cart.
A dozen minus 1, apparently. Do you ever play a character that's not a
He
kleptomaniac?
paid us up front, right?
No, he's paying you
No.
when you get there.
Yeah, he's paying us when we get there.
And
Okay.
it's not klepto. It's appropriated.
Repurposing.
Yes.
You know what? I probably would have bartered my skills for at least 5 gold up front.
Probably would have tried to take 5 gold up front.
Like how we're playing it back here. No,
No.
that's not how it went down.
We're not. Yeah, that's not what happened.
He's my buddy.
Accepted
I
it.
wouldn't have done it.
You
Your
you
friend.
met each other as you met, or he kind of summoned you all together when you set off on your way. So that's kind of, I guess, the first meeting. Did you guys know each other ahead of time?
No. I don't
Nobody
know
knew
these
the
people.
masked man. They've seen him around town. That's about it.
Sailor
I just
Moon
think
told
it's
me a
kind
little
of-
bit about him.
Sailor Moon.
Uh-huh. I've been chuckling to myself over this whole trip about the guy that apparently is in the habit of hiring masked men to escort his cargo.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
see,
Like I
Yes,
said,
it's smart.
he's doing high risk stuff though. No one really wants to help him. Is what I was saying.
I'm gonna
Huh.
leave it empty right now, but you definitely have a relationship with him. He knows you. Bruenor, not Bruenor, but Gundren Rockseeker knows you. Like, you know each other. He probably even knows your real identity.
Yep, yeah. He knocked me out in a bar fight once. I've respected him ever since.
There you go. Okay, so you're traveling down this road. It's probably about midday. As you're coming across the bend, about 50 feet in front of you, you see two dead horses that are kind of sprawled across the path, blocking your way. You notice that they each have.
So we don't know. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Continue.
What were you gonna ask? Go ahead.
So we haven't really met or anything like that.
Well, you've been talking along. Probably you've been traveling for a couple
Oh.
days.
Okay.
So did you have any
We have been traveling
conversations
for a
there?
couple
Did
days,
you get
okay.
to know each other? Did you find any secrets?
I don't know. I was going to roleplay something out a little bit,
Okay.
but continue on with what you're saying. That's
Okay.
fine.
So you see these horses lying across the path, and you notice that there's black feathered arrows sticking out of them. The trail here, the sides of it kind of go up a little bit, and it's dense forest on either side.
So there's two horses blocking the road right now.
Yeah, dead horses. You're about 50 feet away.
Stop the cart.
I say, "What's the hold up?" And I get up and I look. I see the horses there. I'm assuming,
Yeah, I said we.
and I address the masked man. I say, "You there, oaf! Clear these beasts from the path. Go on, we haven't got all day."
I was going to look up at him.
I'll go check
Walk
the woods
Should
forward.
I
off the
speak
path.
more slowly for you?
How do you use your skills in this one?
Would you like to? You'd like to stealth?
Oh,
I would like to stealth.
Okay. So
how-
you
how
have
do
a
do that?
stealth ability, so you're gonna roll a d20 plus
Yeah.
your stealth, which is 7. You are proficient in it.
I said I was gonna go check the woods, and I rolled off the cart.
rolled into the woods.
Hurry up!
Now, are any of you like you just stealthed up? You sound a little suspicious. Are you
Of the
of what's going on
horses
ahead of
with
you?
arrows in it? Yes.
Yeah. Can you roll me a perception?
I don't know.
You can. It's yours is d20 minus 1.
Okay. It's not my pat. Okay. Never mind.
I would have made a 5 technically. I was looking at the wrong one, but I'm distracted now too because the moment I started trying to figure out what was going on, some wizard.
Okay. Bruenor, you see up in the trees, in the kind of thick thicket, you catch like green pointy-eared creatures.
How many?
About 4 feet. You see 3. There's 2 on one side, 2 on the right side, and 1 on the left side. Can you guys see in
Of
roll
the
20?
road, you mean? Of
Yeah.
the road, you mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it in roll 20.
Can now. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
I see
anybody
roll
else actively searching?
After
You know.
what evil wizard said to me, I probably wouldn't still be searching. I would just be walking forward to clear the horses, shaking my head, uttering curses in unknown language.
Okay. So as you see him start heading up, and where is your passive? What is your passive perception?
Mine?
No, you used active. That's why you rolled 13. You,
Okay.
I have a +3,
Masked
whatever that
Man,
means.
you do not see the. You do not see any of the goblins up there.
Okay.
Parry, what's your Parry? Are you or is it Parry? Yeah, Parry. What is? Are you searching or are you just barking out orders?
Ooh.
I was kind of. I'm imagining my Perry was sort of like laying back with his the wagon's heading that way. You know, he's not really paying attention to the front. He just doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
Okay, so
I got up and I
you
looked
see
and saw the
nothing.
horses. I
You
sat
see the
back
horses
down and was
that's
like,
it.
yeah, I was like, get this out of our way. We're on a schedule here.
You want to change your name there, Dane?
Yep. Forgot that I had that there.
Okay, so as you kind of you see these pointy-eared, 4 feet tall, green-looking things, you notice they're clearing at you, and they're staring at you, and then you attempt to kind of move discreetly into the forest. Is that what you're trying to do?
That's what I was doing, yeah.
Yeah, their eyes are on you, and you can clearly tell that they still see you.
Really?
The roly-poly dwarf. It looks like lunch.
Wow, that's crazy. I just be how far is Masked Man for me at this point?
That's a good question.
I picture you like holding a tree branch in front of you, trying to be concealed.
I try to crouch behind a shrub, but I'm like 2 rows
Actually,
down.
what did you roll? You rolled a 26 and an 18.
Yeah.
They follow you, but sorry, they lose track of you as you pop into the woods. Somehow you're using that twig very effectively, and they don't see you.
I'm hiding behind the right shrubs.
Yeah, it's a very large shrub.
Very large, round shrub.
At this time, we need to roll initiative.
Oh,
Is that a
I was fixed to
factory?
say, if I actually
How
make
far?
it up to the horses before anything happens, I want to dismember them with my background in butchery.
I want to know. I still wanted to know how far I was from Masked Man, though.
I'm gonna say maybe you got up 10 feet, Mass Man, to like 40 feet.
A -1.
I just wanted to know if
Some
I was.
tokens.
Am I close enough to say it's an ambush?
I think you probably could, like before you stealthed away. Like this kind of all happened at once. You saw them. He started walking up.
I saw them first. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely saw them. You suspected something was up. You saw the dead horses. You actively searched, and then you saw them.
Okay. So then, could I just like retcon that? So I said it's an ambush, and then like snuck off into the woods.
Definitely, that is definitely what happened.
Okay. And
Initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is that?
Fuck.
Where's that roll?
So I
Initiative?
guess with mine, I'm going to turn and say, what's an ambush?
You 11 on your sheet.
Where are you getting that? Where's the initiative?
Page 1.
Just D20
Where?
plus your dex bonus.
The top by armor class and speed is what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Below HP. Yeah.
We're all rocking it. It's an ambush.
Oh?
No, it's not. It's a bacon tree, not a hambush.
Arrows hurt.
Okay, you're gonna have to kind of use the theater of the imagination here. But what was your rolls there?
Sad, poor, and bad.
Oh boy.
Sad, poor, and bad. Yeah, right.
They really do have an ambush on us.
It's an ambush.
They're coming for us. Oh my god. That is horrible. Okay, so Dane. Parry.
I don't even know what I
and
can do with my character.
Masked Man.
It's great because given our attentiveness to the situation, it's
That's
almost
kind of
playing
worked out
properly.
perfectly. Let's roll for our gobbies.
So surprise round. Plus,
So we know the
no
we're going
goblins.
first. Well, I'm surprised. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were warned by your portly friend there, thankfully, for you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I gotta look up goblins. +2. Oh shit, they go first.
Like I told you. Oh well, I guess you actually, if you get that going with that, I'm not surprised.
Okay, so you start walking up there, Shrag. You see the dwarf, your dwarf companion, like bolt and miraculously disappear into the forest. You're not quite sure how that's even possible.
I have a question.
I don't know why I see this, but I see him running, tripping, bouncing behind a bush, and I can't see him anymore.
A little bit of roll. I roll over a shrub, but it's like my belly kind of just like sticks out of my shirt.
You
a
roll
little
over
bit as I roll.
sideways.
Yeah, like it.
Barrel
like
roll over the sub.
my
over
shirt
a
lifts
shrub.
up and my belly sticks out as I roll over the shrub, and then just like flubber into the woods.
We didn't. I don't know if we actually described your 4 foot what?
No.
A guy?
Yeah,
He's 4'8".
he's 4'8", weighs 198 pounds.
86, isn't it?
186. I'm sorry, that I wouldn't want to say you're too overweight. Basically,
Yeah.
he's but he rolled.
Yeah, I did roll it.
He rolled really well on the quote unquote hotness checks, so he's actually fairly. He's large, but he's not fat. He's like
Okay.
he's a brick shithouse.
Okay. That's
Okay,
fine.
so you're walking up. You see these two goblins emerge. You see a fourth one now, Dane, that you didn't see before,
Okay.
and they're running at you with these sickly-looking scimitars.
At me?
Nope, at
Okay. I was like, what?
at the masked man.
So he on our map here. Are we our character icons on there? Because I'm confused.
No, I haven't got character icons.
I
yet.
don't see them. If they are.
I see 4 circles with diamonds.
Those
I
are
see
the,
4 diamonds, but I don't know where we are relative
Those
to
are the
those.
gobbies. Okay, who wants to be the plus?
I'm whichever one you assign me. I'm good.
Okay.
Sure. Just give me one.
Okay, you're the plus.
Expertise. Okay, I got that. Thieves can't. Okay.
Stand by while we set this all up. Apologize for not having it ready ahead of time.
I like how we can see the rest of the environs on the stream.
Yeah, don't cheat in this stream. Okay, you should be able to control your tokens. So green is our dwarf.
Yep.
The diamond, the blue diamond is the wizard, and the masked man is the yellow. So this is kind of where I pictured you guys as being.
Oh, so okay, so he hadn't even got up to the horses to clear out the horses yet.
No.
See, that's why I was trying to determine our proximity to that. I thought we were coming from above. That's why I was really confused.
Oh, no, you're coming from below. So those two, they run at you. That's all they can do.
Okay, so wait, we were warned about the goblins, right?
Yes, you were.
Okay, so I would have stood up, I would have sighed, and been like, well then, take care of them.
Okay, so those two run up towards you, and you then hear the distinctive twang of bow strings firing. Dun, dun, dun. One arrow comes flying at you. Oh, shit. This is aiming for...
Oh my god.
Shoot the fat one.
No, they can't see the fat one. Or the...
Shoot the
Nice
wizard.
try.
Shoot the
Nice try.
wizard.
They're shooting the
Kill
masked
wizard.
guy wearing plate. What is the rules for critical?
I thought it was just you just take max
Fail.
damage.
Just max damage? Okay.
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Where's my hit points? Okay.
I'm just gonna use the default spells, by the way.
Okay.
When you
I
score a
apologize.
critical hit, you get to roll extra dice for the attack's damage. The attack's damage against the target. Roll all of the attack's damage dice twice and add them together.
Right.
Then add any relevant modifiers as normal. To speed up play, you can roll all the damage dice at once. For
Okay.
example, if you score a critical hit with a dagger, roll 2d4 for the damage rather than 1d4.
You get hit
I'm
for
dead.
13. Okay.
I'm dead. Great.
I have 12.
So an arrow sails like a large blackened arrow with these black feathers sticking out, flies across and impales the masked man in the chest, and he just slumps to the ground. Falls over backwards, actually. Just this arrow sticking straight up.
That's short.
I say useless, utterly useless. I throw my arms up in the air.
The other arrow flies by, and these both happen simultaneously. So this other arrow sails above the now prone corpse, or not
You
so
don't-
corpse.
Yeah, you're not dead, I don't think.
No, you're not dead.
By
Yet.
the
I'm
way.
looking it up.
You're
I
not
need
dead
to...
yet. Okay.
No, this is good. We need to learn this stuff.
Page 76.
So the second arrow from the other side flies just over the body, the slumped or the prone body of the masked man. And that's it for the gobbies. And now it's Dane.
Okay. So how far can I move? It's 25 speed, I think, is what I got. How far can I move stealthily and around?
I think stealthily you can take your entire 25 feet. Let me double check. I apologize, chat. If you're giving us stuff, I can't do both at once. So,
Nope, nothing right now.
if you're trying to help chat, I'm sorry I can't read it and DM at the same time.
First DM ever.
Don't hate. Okay, so the unusually fit dwarf is slowly stalking towards. Who are you moving towards?
I was gonna go towards the guy shooting the arrows at these guys.
On your side of the trail?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I make it that far?
I don't know. I was filling time. Well, I looked it up.
Okay.
It's a long way.
You know what? I can't find it, so you can do it. You can make it to him,
But I can't do anything, right?
but you cannot do anything. It's more than 25, right?
Yep.
So you can stealthily get up to him, but you cannot attack this round.
Do I have to roll another stealth to attempt this?
No, you are stealth until you do something that would break you from stealth.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And I don't know if that's the rule, but that is what I'm DM hacking it right now.
All right.
That's my new rule. Enjoy it. Love it. Moving on. Next, we have Parry.
Write that shit down. Okay, hang on a sec.
You
I
should
am
take
trying to
notes.
load the frickin' book, and it's just sitting here idly clocking. So yeah.
What would you like to do?
I want to cast Burning Hands on those two gobbies.
Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion that the way Burning Hand functions is that you actually ignite your hands.
It's like a cone. I do like a cone out, so
Okay.
it's like a cone of cold, but with fire.
You
15-foot cone. Okay.
Chris, the masked man.
I'm sorry, Parry Otter isn't
No,
a very
it works.
kind man.
Okay, so each creature may make a dex save.
I'm trying to bring up the spell to know what I roll, but the book won't let me.
That's
Let me see.
3d6s. Let's see how we do on our dex. Actually, roll me the damage. Give me 3d6. That's your damage.
Try to dodge this.
8.
Oh no!
It goes over him because he's on the ground.
Are you aiming it in such a way?
Oh well, I would aim it in a cone.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I don't know. If I could take a step forward and cast, I probably would. If it doesn't give them an attack of opportunity, I would keep them out of range so that they're not going to interfere with me. I'm more concerned about me than the big guy, to be honest.
Okay, the way attacks of opportunity works, you can enter into combat without provoking.
What's the range on the cone on the Burning Hands?
15 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Yeah.
So you're hitting them?
So
you
yeah.
could take a step to the right, couldn't you, and do it?
Based on the arrow there, I'm gonna say you're gonna miss them.
Yeah, it would just maybe singe his foot or something.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a cone like that. I'm more worried about the guy coming directly for me than the guy who's gonna have to step over the corpse of the other guy.
Okay, so the one right in front of you,
Not a corpse yet.
fucking does some crazy backflip.
Fuck your
but
dice.
Still gets hit for 4.
Oh my lord!
Oh god.
Bullshit.
The other one puts
to
on
his
sunglasses.
right.
We found the circus goblins.
Okay. So, in order to get out of the way and take half damage, he actually grabs his friend and puts him in front. So the other goblin takes the full 8, and he's just immolated and just slumps to the ground dead.
I laugh maniacally and I'm like, I like the cut of your jib.
He grins wicked at you and mumbles something in, I guess, what does he speak? Goblin.
I don't know.
You're pretty sure it was some sort of profanity. It's like, it is now the masked man's turn. You need to make me a death save. And
There you go.
Fucking nailed it. So that's 2.
Two successes.
2 successes, yep. So you just kind of see him, he raises his head kind of like, what? And then collapses back down.
Oh, come on then, do something.
Okay, so this goblin's a little mad at you. So he's going to come at you. He's coming at you, bro.
So is he okay? Does he have to do like expend a healing surge or anything like that to get back in the action? Or
He's
what?
still unconscious right now. He needs 3
Okay.
successes.
3. You gotta have 3 successes or 3 failures, and then
Yeah, and then it's...
it can go either way.
It's like
man.
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put that corpse over there. This guy's coming at you and he's swinging. Why are you not on a square, Dre? There we go. You somehow positioned yourself on a line. Like...
Good. I'm a wizard. It's magic. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's phased himself out of existence.
You didn't know I could cast blur?
Yeah. Blur now. So he swings this sickly looking scimitar at you. What's your AC?
Say 12. Say 12.
It is 12 actually.
Yeah, it's gotta be around there.
Okay, so he hits a bit of your claw. You wearing a robe or clothing? What are you wearing?
Oh, we
What
went
are you
through all
wearing?
this, right?
How you doing?
Be my setup page.
We're gonna say he just kind of misses into like you're wearing loose clothing and he just hits nothing but that.
Tears up your pretty robes.
Yeah,
No.
2 more arrows come
Where
flying.
is this? Is it in the setup? The gear? I don't even know where the gear is.
I don't know if you picked what you're wearing. You're probably just wearing common clothes, so he just misses you. So as you're nimbly dodging this, 2 arrows come flying.
Oh.
That one's a hit.
Yeah.
For what? What is this at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
I don't
get any kind of reflex saves for this stuff.
No.
No.
No, I think it's an attack.
That's built into your AC.
Oh. Okay.
You still got 2 hit points.
The other arrow comes flying at you. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the ground eating club. We like dirt. It's good.
It drops you.
So he's also at 0.
Yeah.
You need to keep track. I'm at -1. It's important to keep track because if you take your actual hit points and damage again, you die dead.
Wait a minute. Where am I getting hit from? From the front?
There's 2 arrows flying from the thickets at you.
On the sides?
Nope, they're up front.
There's not a goblin standing in front of me?
Oh.
What is a fire into melee?
What's the penalty on firing into melee?
Firing into melee from 3.5 is a -4. I don't know about in here. Range attack. Range attacks in close combat. Aiming a range attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. Blah, 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 blah. That's not what we want.
If the other goblin got up in my grill, you know what I mean?
Okay, it doesn't give any specific rules, but I do agree that there should be some kind of penalty, so we're going to go with disadvantage. Disadvantage rolls.
Oh, right.
So I'm going to re-roll a second die for the first attack. So he still hits. I'm going to re-roll, because you take the worst, so 12 plus his bonus still hits you. And I'm going to re-roll for the second. The second one misses you, you're still up.
I cough up some blood and I'm like, is that the best you can do?
The gobbies went. You're up, Dane.
Okay. I'm going to sneak attack this dude.
Okay, so what does sneak attack do for you?
If I hit, I add an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay, do you get advantage because you're attacking him from stealth?
I don't know. Where 27 is my page.
What damage did I take?
6.
We're at 2 hit points.
Yes,
Sorry.
I gain advantage on my attack roll.
If you're using the sheet, I don't know.
Okay,
Once per turn, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so with advantage to roll that in d20, you're going to go 2d20 k1. Keep 1.
Okay. 2d20, keep 1, 2d20, k1.
Plus your bonus to hit. Which in your case is your dex plus your proficiency, which is 5. You hit.
Okay, so then I roll my damage.
Yep.
Plus the sneak attack.
That's killing blow. How does this look? What does this look like?
It's a rapier.
So explain to me how you kill him with your rapier.
You said he's up in a tree?
He's in thickets and stuff like that, and he's clearly intent on shooting arrows at the wizard.
Is he off the ground or is he like at ground height?
No, he's on the ground. You can see him on the ground.
Okay, put it right through his skull.
So just from it's in the ear
and out the mouth.
Out from behind. Okay, so you
Yeah.
come up behind him and right through the
soft part of the back of the neck.
Yeah, right through his brain stem, and the rapier slides out of his mouth. That's the last thing he sees before he is toast. So you pull it out.
Technically, he has about 18 seconds of suffering.
Yeah.
And then can I try and attempt to hide again, or is that a skill I have to use the next round?
I do not know. So I'm going to say that that's a pretty involved action, so you can't attack and hide behind a twig in the same round.
So it's probably more like a standard action?
Yeah, we should probably on the break figure that out for sure. Okay.
It must be, because there's then I would just like stealth.
Yeah, you just
hide,
move around fucking stabbing everybody.
Let's just say it is.
Yeah. House ruled now. So Parry, there's this dwarf or this goblin waving. Do you know it's a goblin? Have you guys seen goblins before?
Probably.
Okay. How did you first encounter goblins?
The last time I was helping out, buddy.
Okay. Do you have a story for your... Do you know what the goblins are, Dane?
Yeah, I've been around a long time. I know exactly what goblins are.
Okay. Any interesting story, or you just heard of them?
Maybe they were part of the attack on the village.
Okay. Through the years,
goblins are always a nuisance.
And kind of anything has kind of worked its way into your memories.
I'm 247 years old. I'm an old dwarf.
Yeah, same here. I think in that time, probably seen a goblin or two.
Yeah, you're an elf though, right? So you're even older than me, I think. Or no?
What's that?
Are you older than me?
I rolled.
Because you're an elf. Elves live a long time.
Okay. So this.
Yeah, I know. I rolled it out.
Okay. So this goblin is waving this scimitar at you, and he's coming at you. At this point, you're nimbly avoiding him. The last one almost damaged your clothing. You're a little upset about that.
391.
Yeah, so you're old too.
Yeah. What was that to me? Sorry.
Yeah, to you. You've got a scimitar waving in your face. What
is it my turn to do something?
It is definitely your turn.
Now, how does spellcasting work? Can I cast the same spell?
What level was that? Your Burning Hands?
Like a level 1.
Okay, so you've used one of your spell slots for the day.
But I can still use the same spell, right?
Because you have it prepped. So you have how many spell slots?
Yeah.
You can use the same spell as many slots as you have.
Yeah, I have 4, so yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna
so Burning Hands.
Burning Hands again?
Yeah. Right
into his face?
Incinerate the guy in front of me. Pretty much.
So he's gonna end up horribly scarred and run off into the woods, right?
He's like, extra crispy!
Okay, that is enough, and you immolate him. His burnt, charred husk collapses to the ground.
Okay, I'm hurting, so I'm probably gonna sort of go to one knee for a second here to like
okay, so you
collect myself.
Masked Man.
And I'm just like pathetic.
Would you like to join us in the realm of being alive? Holy crap!
Yes, he would.
So
he springs up.
You know what? I'm gonna give that.
I'm gonna see him
jump up with one
kneel down. He's got that arrow in him. He's bleeding. He went to one knee. I'm gonna look up at him with the arrow sticking out of my head and just pansy.
It's in your chest.
Oh, chest. Okay.
At least I did something.
This was meant for you.
So you get up and you just turn back and pansy, and then you rip the arrow out of your chest.
Bruenor's not paying you to lay down on the job.
I'll let you rip it out without damage.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah. This is my
I've seen this
world,
before.
and healing and stuff like that is magic, so it's all good.
Okay.
Okay, so you come
that
back.
goblin's name was Karma.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know Bruenor hired mobile roadblocks to lay around.
As you guys are having this discussion, the one in front of you is dead, right?
Darren.
He's...
I didn't hire you guys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought that was his name. I asked a while ago and I wrote it down. That's who I meant. So whoever
So
the higher person was.
This other goblin has seen, like, basically his two buddies in front there get immolated, and then his buddy, I don't know if he saw it.
For my clarification, is Bruenor the guy who hired us?
No.
No, Bruenor is the guy you're with. You were
'Cause
hired
that's
by
what
Gundren.
That was
Sorry.
the name I asked for a while ago.
I apologize. You were
So
hired by
that's
Gundren.
my confusion. Gundren, thank you.
Yeah.
All my
He-
references to
Rock
Bruenor
Seeker.
should have been Gundren. Okay, continue.
This goblin shrieks some kind of profanities at you, similar to the other goblin that threw his friend in front of the fire cone, and you see him bolt. He
Can we watch to see
bolt.
where he's going?
Yeah, you definitely can watch to see where he's going.
Running away?
Do we have to roll for that, or okay?
No, you clearly see it. He starts to run, and he's got. He runs off the screen like he's bolting. You can still pursue him if you would like to.
I would like to chase him down, full-fledged run. If I can get back up, I have 1 hit point, but I'm going to do it.
You're up, but Dane is currently your go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna search this guy that's dead in front of me, and look back at the others while I search this guy. I'm like, yeah, they're moving. All right.
You find his his crossbow and his scimitar. Sorry.
Do they look in okay shape?
They're no better or worse than what you're currently using, I guess you could say.
Okay.
They're
Is there any ammo on them?
there's 10 what is he using, crossbows? There's
Yeah,
10
he's
of those
using
arrows. Crossbow,
bolts.
sorry, short bow. Yeah, there's 10 arrows. That guy fired 2, so 8.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, you see the guy, or Parry, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that health potion that we discussed that I had in my inventory.
Okay, it does nothing because imaginary potions do nothing.
Oh, okay.
You do feel renewed confidence, though.
Yeah,
Mm,
your confidence is bolstered.
I want to see if that the bastard goblin has anything of value on his corpse that I'm
In
gonna
the
take.
immolated corpses, you find the 2 runed short bows
I throw those to the side.
and runed arrows, and
Throw in the things behind me.
you find the slightly singed scimitars. The handles have been pretty badly damaged by the fact that they were just ignited.
Okay. Garbage. I stand up and I urinate on the corpse.
Nice. Okay, so there's a stream of urine flowing beside your ear there, masked man. Are you still going after?
Well, on the run, I'm going to receive my second wind and regain 9 hit points because I'm really upset.
That's one of your abilities,
this.
right? Where you can do
Yep.
this or
Second wind.
okay.
Once per day, I can regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Nice.
Once I use this feature, I have to use a short or long rest before I can use it again.
Nice. So
So-
you rip that arrow, you get up and you yell, I'm guessing, and
Yeah. I yell,
Battle cry.
profanity, pull axe, and I am charging after him. He's going to pay.
I say, what about the roadblock?
Well, you're out of range. Okay, what is your movement speed?
30.
You can dash after him and take a double for 60 feet.
Oh, so I can catch him? Heck yeah. Catch him. Attack him. Kill him.
No, you can't. He's off the screen.
Can I use my full action to run? And is it still the same way where I could take 4 times?
Well, dash is your full action to dash.
Oh, okay.
And it doubles your speed.
All right. Well, I'm just going to continue dashing until I'm off the screen too.
Run past him and circle back in front of him.
Okay, so you're coming after him. We're gonna finish that up right now. So let's see, what's the Gobby's speed? He also runs at the same speed as you, so you're chasing after each other.
How far away is he from me while I'm running after him?
Since you're both, so your actions to like him running and you going after him occurred at the same time, so you're not getting any distance, so you're still the original 30 feet from him.
30 feet.
65, sorry.
65.
He was here. Yeah. So you're chasing him down.
They're quick little buggers.
Are you going to continue after him?
Oh, yeah.
Is he heading straight down the road, or are you guys heading through the bush?
All right, so the best I got was a 10. I threw a javelin at him.
Okay.
I'm
So
not even going to...
Stopped, shot a javelin?
I shot a javelin at him. I'm trying to chase after him.
Okay, and you...
He's going to get another 30 feet on me from that.
Are you rolling with advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage. I have disadvantage.
So you got 5.
Because of the distance.
10. The javelin lands beside him. You missed him.
All right, I'm going to keep running after him. And I'm at 95 feet now.
Okay. This is your last attempt before something happens.
I'm trying. 2, 20. Ooh, 12.
Still a miss.
Javelins, and he's far enough away now. Perception is a 3.
Your passive perception is a 3? Oh no, what's your passive perception?
I'm not sure.
What is your int bonus?
Int is 0.
Okay, so you do not see it.
Okay.
Okay, so as you throw that last javelin, your foot is caught in a snare, which immediately springs and pulls you up hanging by your foot. How is your axe affixed to your back?
It's a buckle strapped. I can pull hard against it, but...
Did you have time to necessarily strap it properly during this pursuit? Did you have time to...
It's a magnetic flap that flaps back.
Give me a disadvantage dex save. We're going to say 15.
2d20. My dex is, -1. No, that's not.
So as you fling upside down, your axe falls off your back to the ground, just out of your reach. So you're hanging probably 10 feet off the ground. Is that what it is? Yeah, 10 feet off the ground. Your axe is sitting on the ground beneath you.
Did we see any of this happening in the distance, or
you did not? Give me a
okay.
And your passive no. Do you scream or anything when that happens?
Oh, with rage, yeah.
Okay. You hear him scream with rage.
Pissed.
You have no idea what it means because you really know nothing about the masked man, and it's slightly muffled by his mask too.
Yeah.
So you're not sure what this particular scream means, but it's a new one for you. back to our looting dwarf and our other guy. What are you up to?
I forgot about that. So while when we had our conversation, I probably wouldn't have understood the majority of what he said. Uh-huh.
Well,
Sure.
I think the venom in his tone would have like kind of conveyed exactly what he was thinking if you not even if you wouldn't have been able to understand.
Fair enough.
So you run.
Did you say I noticed him chasing this goblin off in that distance?
You would have definitely seen him fly off in the direction. He's no longer in your view. He kind of went around the corner a little bit, and then you heard this large scream.
Right.
I'm rummaging through the supply cart to see if I can find anything to help me heal my wounds.
There's nothing. You can use the crowbar on your face if you wanted.
Okay, I'll just drink some of the booze then.
You're cracking open the keg of ale?
I took an arrow to me. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I should be able to disinfect the wound with that, right?
With alcohol or with beer? No. Actually, it would probably make it worse.
Well, yeah, if it's beer, yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to come out from behind the tree, take a look at this like horse mess, and then proceed off to follow the direction of that sound. But I want to like auto cast stealth.
So you recognize
stealthily.
Yeah, stealthily.
Okay. Yeah.
So you recognize the arrows in the horses, the same arrows you looted off the goblins, and have been flying across at the masked man. The saddlebags and the horses, the contents are just strewn about, like the soiled rations are on the ground and everything. You do notice what appears to be a map case, like a cylinder that would hold a map, has been opened and it's no longer has anything in it.
Now, does this look like the horse Gundren had taken?
It does.
Or would it have been a pony?
It does. You recognize these horses as the horses that Gundren and... what's his name? Gundren and Sildar were riding when they said they would meet you in Phandelver. Phandalin? What the hell?
Mandolin?
Phandalin, but mandolin. Thank you. That'll actually help me remember it.
Okay. So just useless junk I see over there and a missing map, right?
Yeah, an empty map case.
Nothing of any catches my eye staring at the stuff that was out of his saddlebags?
No, it appears that anything of value or of use has been looted and taken.
Okay. Then I want to head off stealthily towards the noise the masked man made.
Okay, so you're going to head into the bush. You're going to leave your wizard standing or drinking a keg of... trying to get the keg open as you go off into the trail. And that's where we're going to take our first break, and we will be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that fun stuff, and we will see you in a bit.